Turn to the map and let's go. Here we've got Patagonia, Slam, and Daut. Looks like this is a nomad start map. And Slam is going to be playing as the Persians. Daut is going to be playing as the Malians. And we have Persians and Dravidians over in the other side for Classicpro and Vinchester. Now, Slam over here as the Persians will have a dock up right over here immediately. And it looks like there's a lot of fish in these little ponds on this side. However, right beside him is Vinchester playing as the Dravidians, and he will have his dock up as well. Now we can switch this back to the eco. There we go. And Daut is now going for a dock in this same pond. On the other side, we have Classicpro docking alone over on this pond. He's also playing as the Persians, so he'll be able to get his fishing ship out right away because of the extra resources that the Persians get. Looks like they start with a donkey, which is interesting. Exploring the map. And in the morning, I'm making waffles. A little bit of a Shrek reference there for all you boomers in the chat. Now, where is the town center? There's the town center from Vinchester, and here's the town center from Daut. Now, Daut has some fish to take. He's got some wood to take. He's got some gold to take. And he's kind of in the middle here. So it's a decent TC for him. Unfortunately for... Actually, no. Fortunately for Daut, he is also playing as the Malian. So he can afford a fishing ship right away. It's the Dravidians that are going to be the only player without an instant fishing ship. But they will get 200 free wood when they reach the next stage. Which is very, very nice here. And that'll mean he can drop an extra dock or get some extra fish on the water. And he's going to need it because he's going to be 1v2 on this pond. Looks like there's a lot of llamas around here being found by the donkey. Donkey is very slow to explore. Let's see the line of sight on this bad boy. It's actually not bad, honestly. Donkey can see quite a bit, and Donkey is exploring right now. Did Slam lose his donkey? Slam has a... Nope, Slam is... Slam? Nope, Slam's not going to lose his donkey. Slam is fine. Slam has found the TC from his opponent with the donkey. The donkey is putting in work here, and it looks like Classicpro actually going for Loom already. He doesn't have enough food to click up, so that was Loom because he was simply housed over here. I don't really know what to make of the new civs, especially in different formats. Thoughts on Dravidians in this map matchup? I think Dravidians are a good archer civ. Even though they... Oh, Daut just lost his donkey. That's unfortunate, but at least they know the locations of both the town centers from the enemy team. I think they're a good archer civ. The infantry is going to be there just to enable archer play, I think. More like men-at-arms into archers. And on water maps, they're going to be decent. You have the Thericidai later on in the game, but it's less because of the Thericidai and more because you get the extra wood when you go up to the next stage, which is really, really important for getting the extra docks and whatnot on. We also have penguins in here. This is really Patagonia-based map, you know. We'll see, though. Do I think they're better than Malians or Persians for this setting? Probably not. No. And Malians and Persians seem a lot more versatile than they are. Dravidians have an absolutely awful stable. They get no bloodlines. I think they're missing... Are they missing the second and the third armor upgrade, or just the third armor upgrade for their horses? It's really, really sad. The 200 wood should be nice for water play. Yeah, should be really good. All right, so Daut is forced to push in some deer here from very far away. He could go to the shorefish with these villagers. It's not too bad, but he's going to push these in with the villager, and he can probably push it once more and then shoot it so it runs under his TC. Now shoot it. Well, not with those. I meant with this one, but that's fine too. All right. Slam getting Loom, and Slam is likely going to click up here. It's a bit tough to go for a super fast uptime here. You have the fish getting you food as Slam is now signaling the fishing ships from purple. But you don't really have any boars. So it's hard to click up super quickly if you want to go for that early water pressure. And Slam is forced to go into another villager here before he goes up. Villager count's looking pretty good for GL, though. 17 and 17. And Daut now has 18 as he goes for Loom, and he's about to click up. And it's only 15 and 15 for the SalzZ guys. So really, really good start here for GL. And that's because of Malians and Persians. And I think Vinchester had a bit of a rough start here, too, with the Dravidians. And we saw Classicpro get housed earlier as well. Classicpro's found himself a good location for a mill. Mill, not really what you want to be going for on water maps, but I guess he's all alone in this pond. So, you should be able to spend the wood on that mill and get some extra food income. Dravidian team bonus is goated for this map. What is the Dravidian team bonus? I can't even remember. Remind me. Isn't it? Is that the trade one or is that the Bengalis? +5 pop space for docks. Oh, that's a team bonus? Ooh. That's not bad. It's not great. I mean, you're saving 25 wood per dock, basically. So, like, the Viking team bonus would be very similar to that. But it's not bad. Bengalis is garrison fishing ships. I was wondering which one was the trade team bonus. All right. So Daut is Slam's the first one in Feudal Age, and Slam will go for water pressure over here. And this will be enough to clear up all this stuff. They only really need to make 1 fire galley. Daut is going for 3 docks here. And it looks like he's going to go for really big water pressure. And if he goes galleys, it could actually be really good. Because his galleys can range this TC. And once they're war galleys, they can take out... I believe war galleys get a bonus against buildings. They can take out the TC pretty quickly. They get a bonus against buildings, right? They get like +2 against buildings or something. Or against TCs. Anyway, Vinchester's going to be going for land pressure. And it looks like Slam has actually made a dock over here. And he's starting to harass the fish. 2 docks over here. He's starting to harass the fish of Classicpro, who is going to lose his food economy and will need to fall back on that mill that he made earlier. Is he going to contest water? Let's bring in the fish over here. Goes for a fire galley. Goes for another fire galley there. And Daut indeed goes for galleys. +7 versus buildings. +7 versus buildings. Okay, I knew it was a bonus. I didn't know it was that much. They do shred TCs, though. War galleys absolutely destroy TCs. All right, no water pressure whatsoever for Vinchester. This is looking incredibly bad for SalzZ. Vinchester with 1 archery range. Remember, he got extra wood as the Dravidians, and he's going for an archer. And his eco is looking okay, but remember, he just lost a lot of his food eco. And he's going to need that second building. Oh, he has the second building. Where is it? Is it a market? It's a blacksmith. So if he drops off this food, he can actually go up. That should be interesting. Even if he goes up, though, he's going to have just an archer range. If he went up with a stable, it would be better, I think, to have knights. It's going to be tough to mass enough archers to really be a problem. Yo, what's up, Lita? All right, Vinchester going to lose this dock. Classicpro still being competitive on water, and he's bringing his fire galleys back to repair, which is great. But Slam doesn't have any fish over here. Classicpro has to defend his fish, and he's lost quite a few boats already. Slam's fish are safe over here. They will fish out this pond eventually, but they can always go into fish traps there, and Classicpro has no pressure over here. And Daut is just kind of sitting here on the mill, already attacking the town center. And once he's in Castle Age, which he's on the way up right now, only a minute behind Vinchester, he's going to be able to take down this TC with the war galleys. Now, Vinchester does have archers back here. He's only got 3 at the moment, but he's getting fletching. Remember, he will get the extra wood when he reaches the next stage. So maybe he can go for... Oh, he's got none on gold, really. He's got 6 only on gold. What does he go for here? Siege workshop, another archery range, a monastery. What is the play? Honestly, think Daut should start adding some scouts right now. He's getting bloodlines, but if you see a forward like this, you know you've killed their stuff. I think you should start adding scouts. I think that'd be really good. Because likely it's going to be monks, but it's going to be a siege workshop. Meanwhile, Slam and Classicpro. Wow, big fight over here on the water. Big fight. Classicpro banking up the food and gold to go up. Slam's still working on that as well. Meanwhile, Daut still being harassed on the woodline. Has not lost a villager yet. And he goes for a tower over here. And it looks like he's going to shift all his stuff over here. I'd love to see him go to that mining camp as well. Get some more stone and maybe make some more towers. He's also should let his teammate know about this pressure. Because right now, Slam is not doing anything to defend himself. Daut will have knights, though. And Daut can easily come over here now against these two archers and pick off this mangonel for free. It's a bit bad from Vinchester to send that out like that. He's going to lose the archers and he'll lose the mangonel. And he still doesn't even have the crossbow upgrade. He doesn't even have bodkin arrow. Like, he doesn't have anything. Vinchester is 100% poverty here. He's going for another town center. As he now comes over to look for damage against Slam. Classicpro is up before Slam. Slam really invested with that water pressure. He has 38 vills. Classicpro has 34. Slam now losing a couple villagers, but he's still... Okay, now he just clicked up to Castle Age. Pretty late, honestly, for the click up for Slam. I think it might be because he has to go so far for fish. Look at this. This side was all fished out. He had his fishing ships alive, but look, his fish are so confused, looking for new areas to harvest. As Daut now takes his turret and goes for the forward siege workshop, and it looks like Vinchester and Classicpro. Unless Classicpro can get something rolling, Vinchester's going to die. And I think Slam should be in a position to kind of hold off Classicpro. Calling Classicpro SalzZ. Oh, I'm the stupid one. It's their clan. Yes, it is, Michigan man. It is their clan. Literally in Sal's clan. They're very good friends, Classicpro and Vinchester. Despite what's going on in the world, they're still very good friends, so they stick together. All right, battering rams now coming out from Vinchester, and battering rams are going to do good here. If he comes out to engage against the rams, you always have the galleys to fall back on. So normally you go for a mangonel, but the rams are actually decent here. The galleys can sit right here and snipe the villagers if they come out to hit the rams. War galley on the way from Slam, so he's still contesting water. He's got some fire galleys queued up inside of, garrison inside of his docks, and he has Persians, so those will survive for a very long time. And he goes for 2 extra TCs, so he's going to boom a little bit. Daut now working on his second TC, and that's up as Classicpro comes in here with some knights. But Daut is now working on the TC, and look at this. Galleys can work on the villagers, knights can work on the villagers. Daut waited until he had 2 rams with a 3rd one on the way. And Vinchester can, at most, convert maybe 1 knight. But he's going to lose everything here. This is so tragic for Vinchester. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 villagers dead. All of the villagers dead. Every villager dead. Villager count now for GL, 94. Villager count for SalzZ is 64. So it's 30 economic units ahead for GL. And GL is looking fantastic right now. Remember, Slam is 3 TC booming behind. And Slam has more... I thought he had more docks queuing out fire ships, but I guess not anymore. still. He's getting his eco rolling right now. Nate's coming in this way. Daut looping around with knights of his own. He has the ability to make camels too, to counter the knights from Classicpro. But right now, I think he's more concerned with just killing Vinchester. As Vinchester goes for the double TC defensive stratagem in the side here. He's got one monk, two monks, two TCs, and a dream. Yeah, this is not looking great. And the Mangonel now coming out. Monastery will go down first, and there's nothing Vinchester can do about this. He can try and convert the knights, but he can't get too far out of position with the monks. Daut simply hides the villager inside there. And I don't believe that Vinchester has redemption, so the Mangonel should be able to push those away as well. Daut now adding in more camels. Daut taking down the monastery. Meanwhile, on the other side, what is Slam doing? Slam is still booming, I guess. Vinchester has gone for an archery range back here. Interesting. Not doing anything with that, though. Daut yet to have a unit converted. Not a single unit converted yet. I say that as he gets one converted, two converted, three converted. And the Mangonel goes down. Alright. Classicpro status. He's going for that third TC. Still has his fishing ships alive. And he's had a decent fish boom. And I think he did a really good job countering the water pressure from Slam. But he's only sitting at 55 fish or villagers. Slam is at 69. Which is nice. And Slam still has 7 fishing ships of his own left alive, and he's starting to add in fish traps now. Let's look at Slam's military situation. He's got 5 camels. I think right now he can play pretty passively, honestly, because Daut is completely preoccupying Vinchester. And Daut is somewhat booming behind this with 2 TC as well. Vinchester at half his villagers. Literally. Daut managing to get a monk. That's good. And as long as you hold Vinch in here, you're fine. Okay, Slam's eco looking decent to click up pretty soon. Vinchester actually going for a full rat TC over on this side. Remember, this was Nomad start. If the positions seem kind of weird, that's the reason. Vinchester and Classicpro starting on exactly opposite ends of the map. And it was really tough for Classicpro to help Vinch out. Camels. Will one of them go get converted? No. Camels survive there. And Slam is going to be clicking up really soon. He's actually going for the cavalry armor. Needs that second building as well. Needs the second building. Needs the second building. Needs the second building. Where's the second building? Slam. Slam jam. Slammer jammer. He's going for more stables, folks. He's all in castle age here. He had the res to click up, but he's going for more camels instead. Vinchester going for another monastery. Right now, his game plan is simply to survive and hope that Classicpro can get something rolling. Kvot, thank you for the 22 months, man. Thank you. Dave Ale Rat sounds like a good idea. Yeah, if you can make an emote, a Dave Ale Rat emote, I'd be down with that. I'd be down with that. I don't know what it would look like, though, without being offensive. Right, Slam is even getting handcart. Slam just refuses to click up. Okay, there we go. Now he clicks up. He's at 89 villagers. Classicpro is also at 89, though. Slam has been playing pretty passively here ever since the early water pressure. He will have handcart in. Classicpro just now completing wheelbarrow, and Slam adding some more stables, and he should be fine, honestly. He's taking his time because he knew he could take his time. Daut has been completely working Vinchester over on this side. Dave worried about being canceled? I'm not worried about being canceled. Just because you want something not to be offensive doesn't mean you're worried about being canceled. You're worrying about it not offending people. That's the primary reason. Cancellation is simply a byproduct. Daut has been insane. Well, I think it was a little bit of a rough... It was a rough start for Vinchester and Classicpro. You saw how far behind they were early in Villagers. And Vinchester's strategy probably wasn't the best. Then stop offending TV watchers? No, they deserve to be offended. Here's a castle from Daut. That's not going to be a Daut castle. Vinchester has 1 Mangonel, 4 monks, a TC, and a dream. And Daut can literally dive here. Even if all of his units get converted, he's still fine because the castle's going to go up. The Mangonels will be attacking the TC. The camels will clear everything. Don't worry, though. Do not worry, all right? Do not fear, Vinchester fans. For we have another base over here. Another 2TC base on the left side of the map. And Vinchester is going to be surviving just fine, and he's waiting for Classicpro to get something rolling. Slam, however, already going into Cavalier, and they called the GG. They saw the Imperial Age from Slam. They saw Daut completely destroying over here. And GL takes game number 1. I think SalzZ. Classicpro did a great job. But I think Vinchester, questionable coming forward with the archers like this without the eco to back it up. He went up late, which means he just completely abandons water, which isn't the worst thing against 2. But then the army just wasn't really there for him over here. Also, Daut got up to Castle Age pretty quickly. Daut had a pretty good build there. All right. Better KD for Daut, obviously. Completely destroying Vinchester. Vinchester, only 17 kills. It looked rough. Looked rough for sure. Slam with the best eco. Mostly booming that game ever since the early water pressure. And now I'm assuming we go to SalzZ's home map. I don't know how the map situation works here. Would love to know. Took me 3 hours to decipher that title. I want a refund. That took you way too long, my dude. That's good. There we go. Think there's a different map pool for each round. Really? T90 and MBL lost because they didn't know the map? Really? That doesn't sound like MBL at all. Or Tristan. They lost because they lost. Yo, G-Torres, thank you for the 3 months.
Another month, another dollar.
All right, we're waiting for game number 2 here. And it's, I'm not sure what map it's going to be on yet. I don't have that information on Wikipedia. I don't know. Hopefully we'll get it figured out. Maybe it's in the Terra Nova Discord. Maps. Ah, it is. All right, so we've got... Huh, we've actually got the maps here. Dude, that's so huge. Yeah, that looks so ugly though. Let's see the civs. Oh, we got a bands thing here too. Interesting. Most people would do this off the stream, you know, in like the studio mode with OBS, but not me. Not me. Fuck that. I got nothing else to do. You've got nothing else to watch. Is that not... It's not lined up. Oh my god. That's not lined up either. Ugh. Close enough. Dave, check your Discord. Oh, dude, what the fuck is that? That's not it. I gotta, this is disgusting. It's definitely not an emote that I would... Terrible? Yeah, that is awful. Yeah, let's get into the game. Yep. We got everything sorted here, and it looks like we've got the game lined up. So we're going to join, and it's going to be the second game of this 2v2 series between Daut and Slam and Classicpro and Vinchester, and it's going to be on Painted Desert. Painted Desert will be the map, so let's join up. We still have the foot licking emote? Unfortunately, yes. We still have the foot licking emote. Unfortunately, yes. All right, here we go. GL versus SalzZ, game number 2, and this is Painted Desert, and it does kind of look like a masterpiece here on the mini-map. Now, Slam's going to be playing as Ethiopians. Daut is going to be playing as Khmer, and we'll be matching up against Franks for Slam as Ethiopians, and then Ethiopians for Daut as Khmer. So, Archer v Cavalry and Archer v Cavalry on both sides. We'll see how players decide to play this one. Lots of wood on the outside. I haven't seen this map before. Looks like lots of wood available on the outside, but not too much gold or stone there. All of the gold and stone is on this middle area, along with some hunt and a lot of elevation. So presumably it'll be about controlling these little hills in the middle to take control over that gold in the late game. Looks like Classicpro has already started the wall offs. Should be pretty easy to wall to the edge of the map here and get yourself some safe wood. The problem is that there's not much extra resources back here. We've only got some stone, some neutral stone, but really no gold. All the gold is forward. I can't believe they're going Archer Cav. GL is the master of strategy. Yep, master of strategy. Now, which civs do I like best here? I feel like Franks are probably better than Khmer, right? A little bit. Not too much. Khmer are definitely versatile. Their farms are going to feel pretty nice, but I think Franks are just a little bit better, especially if you have some stone on the edges here. Maybe you can fall back, play a little bit more defensively, gather this, and then you get cheap castles you can push out. Try and take this middle area. Your scouts with more HP initially in the feudal age. You get the free farming upgrades. Berry bonus. Things just seem really nice for Franks. But Khmer is still really good civ. Khmer are still a very good civ. We'll see how Slam manages to match up against that. And we'll see if they decide to 2v1 a player or if it's going to be two separate 1v1s. It's going to be hard to take effective fights in this middle area. I think if I'm playing a 2v2 here, I just want to avoid this middle area at all costs in the early game because you're not really going to get anything done. Everyone's just going to camp on their initial hills. If you're taking fights in the middle area, you're likely playing for Castle Age and not for a decisive victory in Feudal Age. Alright, so Slam will be going for archers. No surprise there. The Ethiopians already sending the 2 out to gold. Does he go for militia first? He's out to gold pretty early here. No, it just looks like archers. And is this MBL? Is this MBL here? Or is this Daut? Because my man is making a very weirdly walled base. This is very reminiscent of MBL. Or he's trying to like make a picture. I don't know. The picture. Ooh. I don't know, Daut. I don't know what you're trying to draw for us, buddy. I don't know what you're trying to tell us. Stable for Daut. He doesn't need to make the barracks because he is Khmer, so he saves a little bit of wood there, and he's going to go into scouts right away. We've got still no militia for Slam, so it is definitely just a straight-up archer play. Let's see if he adds a spearman as well. Unlikely. Okay, there's the spearman right there, and archer coming out. And the stable is already up from Vinchester. Now, Vinchester has the barracks, so he can go for spears if he needs to in defense. Daut does not have a barracks, and that's probably why he's adding in all these walls here. So he can simply defend with his scouts and with the town center. Over on this side, double archer range for Classicpro. Let's see how many archer ranges Slam is adding. Just one for the time being. Simply one archer range. And his res is looking pretty good. But remember, he still has to get fletching. So he's not going to be able to click up anytime soon. And there's the second archer range. Oh, Daut taking some unfortunate hits right away. Oh, God. Well, like, how are you going to take 3 hits from one spearman? And now all your scouts are weak here. And suddenly you're being hit at your own base, too. It's lucky that you can hop in your houses and be safe. Really bad early fight there for Daut. Now Slam is going to have to come over here, I think, with archers to help defend him if Daut's not careful. Daut does snipe a scout over there from Vinchester, which is good. So this is the question that I had earlier. Are they going to 2v1 someone, or are they going to go for 2 separate 1v1s? Looks like SalzZ has decided to 2v1 Daut. And I think Slam, instead of going over there, I think Slam should go over to Vinchester's base with his archers. I don't think Slam should come help. I think Daut has made his bed, and now he can lie in it. Scouts get in here from Vinchester. Could have lamed the farm, but didn't go for that. And Vinchester is going to be stuck. Unless Daut lets him out. And Slam is going across the middle. Interesting. So Slam's going to run into the wolves here. Does Slam know where Vinchester's base is? Yeah, he sees it, and he sees the berries here. It's an interesting path he's chosen to take across the middle. But he's going to do it. Meanwhile, over here, Daut forced into a tower of defense. And this is, honestly, this isn't terrible for Daut. Because he hasn't lost a villager yet. He's lost a little bit of idle time. But he still has some of his scouts alive. He's going to get the tower up in time. So Garrison has not lost any vills. And he's going to drive this army away. And Slam will show up at the berries from Vinchester. And this is good job by GL. Daut soaking the damage and Slam dishing it out. This is all because Vinchester decided to go over there and 2v1 Daut. And Daut not losing the vills with the Khmer. It's been really, really good for GLB. Now, this is GLB. Even though Viper is technically on this team. Tato, Jordan on the A team. Tato, Jordan, and Nilly maybe on the A team? I don't know. Imagine. Nilly on the A team. Comes off the bench. After that performance in Rise of the Elephants. Wouldn't be surprised. They missed him. Alright, so now Daut has scouts looping around. A lot of those are weak, though. He's signaling here, which is exactly where the exposed villagers are there from Classicpro. As the army from SalzZ now, desperate for some damage, comes over to this side. Slam should be able to double house wall behind this, though. Bop, bop. Oh, it's a market instead, which is great, honestly. And he's got archers in defense. Is losing some stuff back here. And Classicpro has gone for a tower there, so he should be good at home. But remember, Slam did some damage early to Vinchester, and Vinchester is only at 32 villagers right now. So he's 2 vills behind Slam, and Slam almost has wheelbarrow too, so it's looking pretty good for the Canadian. Slam does not have the farming upgrade for all of these. Vinchester does, courtesy of Franks. And our other Ethiopian player does not have the farming upgrade either, so that's really the only eco difference between these players, aside from Slam having wheelbarrow. Vinch has forging? No one has forging. Come on, Gymbox. And now Daut, having built this tower back here to defend against the early pressure, will not have a tower for it, and he's going to lose 2 vills because of it. No. Classicpro will go after the military now, but he manages to snipe one, and Daut is completely off of this gold. Remember, we talked about golds earlier. The gold position's unfortunate on this map, and deliberately so. I think to provoke players into fighting for this middle area. Daut will need to clear this army. Daut and Slam will need to team up, clear this army before Daut can come access this. And Daut is still 25 seconds away from having bloodlines. So he's probably telling Slam right now, we need to wait for bloodlines to come in, and then we'll fight. Remember, there's Frank scouts for Vinchester, so already 54 HP, and they take the fight as bloodlines is not in yet, and Daut has lost so many scouts already, and it was a great start for GL, but it looks like SalzZ is going to turn it around here. So many archers for Classicpro. We got 22 archers for Classicpro, and they were forced into that fight before bloodlines came in for Daut. He is on the way to the Castle Age, but he's completely cut off gold now, and Slam needs to retreat with all his archers. He cannot come over and help Daut. He's going to have to wait for Castle Age as well. So both of them are up. Vinchester up first, though. And Vinchester will have the knights on the field before them. And he will have access to gold. Safe access to gold over here. Although it looks like he's losing some more. Uh-oh, Vinchester. Slam over here with some archers being a nuisance. Meanwhile, on this side, Classicpro and Vinchester working on the stable from Daut. Daut still adding scouts in the interim period. I like this. Slam's still working on this Vil. And he gets another one. Oh my god. Vinchester is getting Vinchestered right now. Slam busy microing 2 archers on this side. I like the fact that Daut is adding scouts. I really like it. You want something on the field here. It's forced into another stable. Slam is at 16 archers. Classicpro is at 29, and he's going up to the next stage. Slam is now Xing here. Like, I'm going to come over here, or... I don't know why he would be Xing that. Daut is now... Oh, he's Xing that gold. I see. Come over to this gold, and that's exactly what Daut is doing. Now Daut is in the castle age. He goes for light cav. Remember, he didn't really have access to gold. So that's why he's taking the light cav here. Just have something on the field. As the archers and the scouts are now in. And Vinchester can kind of run around here with the armor. And start sniping villagers. And that's 3 vills down already. It's about to be 4, 5, 6. It's about to be a lot of dead villagers here. Another one. That's 4. That's 5. Oh, God. Daut is losing so many. And Vinchester's going to find this gold now? No, he's going to find the 2 vills at the back, though. Slam coming over to try and do damage to Vinchester now. Slam's still only at 1 TC. Hasn't added any extras. Classicpro. Lots of archers. Soon to be crossbows on the field. 37 archers for him. As Daut goes for the quick walls. You love to see it, but you hate to see this. Daut forgot about Khmer houses. No, he's been garrisoning all game. I think he was just busy at the back there. And he's garrisoned 1 villager in here. And that's it. He hasn't forgotten about it. He's just confused as to where to go. And can you blame him? I mean, there's so many crossbows here. So many knights on both of his golds. Even the wolf is getting involved. Daut is down to 29 villagers. Slam is in here on Vinchester's base, but Vinchester still has 38. And Vinchester now with a siege workshop in defense should be able to do something. Classicpro, Vinchester, it's only a matter of time before they move this entire army over to Slam as well. I think they've done enough damage to Daut, and I think that's what Classicpro is saying right now. Like, listen, we've completely nuked this guy. Let's go to Slam's base and see what can be done. Also, with that amount of crossbows, I think Classicpro should consider a Leary approach here and just go up to Imp, maybe. He's got a lot of food in the bank. Keep producing crossbows and just try and click up. Vinchester trying for the big shots, and he gets one! Oh, that's a terrible feeling if you're Slam. You know you're gonna kill the mangonel, but you see the shot and you're like almost asking your crossbows, please just pull back the arrows. He's gonna get the extra splash damage with that death. And that's exactly what happened. And look at poor Daut. Oh, poor Daut. Does he have any working builds? He's got some. Let's look at the worker efficiency last minute for Daut. 12.3%. I mean, it's fine. I can just imagine the GL comms right now. Where's my team? Slam. 2v1. Daut asking him if he's killed anyone yet, probably. Supreme Slam harassment, I guess, yeah. Yep. Alright, Slam is now here with some crossbows over at Classicpro's base. Let's take a look at the eco from Classicpro. Still just producing right now. I don't know if he got Thumbring or not. I saw Slam got Thumbring, and now they're going to move over to Slam's base. And Daut... I mean, Daut has 28 bills still. It's something, right? It's something. Tuned into Daut and they were just laughing. Yeah, I would be laughing too. If I have just 2 enemy armies camping in my farming eco, there's nothing I can do. I would probably be laughing as well. At that point, you're just beyond anger. All right. Knight's going to run into the crossbows here, and Slam has ballistics, and a lot of these knights are weak, so Slam should be able to clear up all this. This is going to be an issue, though. That's a lot of crossbows there from Classicpro, only a few palisades blocking the way. Slam without a second TC to fall back to. And Slam is going to be in that state where you feel like you need to do pressure, and that's dangerous. Because you start making rash decisions. And you start ignoring things like defense. And here come the crossbows from Classicpro. Second armor now up for Vinchester. Classicpro is going to clear up this army from Slam. Slam needs to defend at home as well. Already running with the villagers. Meanwhile, Daut. I mean, we've seen this before. Daut being raided. Daut does have the +2 armor. Daut does have bloodlines. And Daut can now just kind of focus up on knight production. So maybe he can become a factor. Who knows? 3 TC now for Vinchester. And 2 TC for Classicpro. And still 1 TC for both the GL players. And yikes. Okay, Vinchester's on stand ground. Something, I guess. Daut being able to save all the villas. Just make a house here, for fuck's sakes. Just make a house. Slam now going for a TC. He's a Tetris master. All right, he can fit it in perfectly. Right there. There's only space for a TC, and he found it. Right up on the hill. Perfect defensive position. Meanwhile, the army from Classicpro really not able to do any eco damage, and I think Slam is still hunting this down. Now Vinchester with a Mangonel here too. Trying to hunt that. And Daut is still trying to defend his gold at the front. Daut is up to 37 villagers. Where's the army from Slam? It's over here. Okay. Slam going for that third TC. Classicpro and Vinchester will find this TC in the middle now. I wonder if Slam notices that on time. Daut is countering the knights from Vinchester a little bit. And Slam does notice this, but there are so many crossbows here from Classicpro. 59 crossbows on the field right now from Classicpro. And he's banking up res, so I think he might be at the stage where he's thinking about going up to Imp. If you turn these into Arbalists, oh, even the TCs aren't going to stop these bad boys. Vinchester looking at a decent boom now, too. He's going for Handcart. And he's up at 61 villagers now. So he's recovered from the raids that Slam put on him pretty well. Classicpro still hasn't done much with this army. Still hasn't done too much. Now Slam may be flirting with the idea of Imperial Age. Don't get too excited with the Slam flirting, though. I'm not sure it's going to work out. He's got bigger problems. And Daut with 13 knights. So Daut and Slam have managed to meet up in the middle here. The villager disparity is huge. 45 villagers ahead for the SalzZ team on GL. But all it takes is one massive raid. And that can even out quite quickly. As Slam comes in here, and he's going to be just a couple seconds too late against that town center. If he showed up there earlier, he would be able to kill all those villagers. Daut clearing up the Mangonels over here. Where's the army from Classicpro? Oh, God. Daut. And Classicpro is on the way to him. And Slam is still flirting. Slam is still flirting with those resources. He's getting very friendly over there with that food and gold. And why this way? What is this? You... Daut's like, okay, I run. He could have run this way. But he decides to go this way, and then he's probably telling Slam, it's GG. It's GG. Yep. Good job from SalzZ there. Good early pressure from Slam. But Daut having to go for that tower here in defense meant that he couldn't secure his gold at the front. And I think these stones were a little bit too far away for him to go for. Also, the fight that they took here was just not good, I think. It was just not good. Before Daut got bloodlines, they had less units. And Vinchester and Classicpro were just able to steamroll them. Good job there from SalzZ, and it's evened up 1-1. 98 crossbows produced from Classicpro. Great stuff there from him. SKD as well. Classicpro, kind of a beast that game, honestly. That's what happens when you go for NBL walls, but you aren't NBL. True. True. All right, we'll get into game 3 here soon. Update the score. 1-1. All right, BTTV redemption. I see. What's it gonna be? What the fuck is this? What is this? Is this heart? Llama Jam. Oh, see ya later, Pog Planting. Hello, Llama Jam. Hello, Llama Jam. I'll take that. I think that's Heart. It is Heart's channel. Ah, it is Heart's channel. Okay. Good. All right, let's look at the Civ bans here. Aztecs, Chinese, Spanish banned from Slam. Britons, Burgundians, Mayans banned from SalzZ. And they're global bans. Thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you. One last Pog Planting for the road. It'll be back. It's full rat. That emote. That emote is the definition of rat. That emote will be back. Trust me. There are some very disturbed people here that really enjoy that. Not having BTTV, you should get it, man. You should get it. What was that song? The last one was Stealin' in the Years, right? By Steely Dan, or is it Stealin' in the Years? I don't know. Something in the years. I don't have BTTV, but I want... What do you say? I don't see the original comment. I just see the chain. I want Pog Planting back. Baobob, what is your problem? Reeling in the years. Okay. Baobob redeemed for Pog Planting. Ah, fuck. Okay. Oh, well, you know what? I'll take Pog Planting over Peepo Feet. That's what we're replacing. I'll take it. You know what? I will take Pog Planting over Peepo Feet. This is what we're taking, Pog Planting, and this is what we're getting rid of. This is just a horrendous emote. Honestly. This is disgusting. Peepo feet. Baobab, you're redeeming again for Peepo feet? Oh my god. What are we getting rid of? We get rid of cute dog for this? No. No. Are there any good people in chat to get cute dog back? This is just an endless cycle, bro. Swaz? Cute dog, please. Good. This is a battle, dude. This is a battle. What do we get rid of loser POV for cute dog. Okay. All right, they've started. Let's go. African clearing. Or no, just clearing, I think. Huh. Did the game crash? It says I can't spectate it. They read. Okay, they read. I be calm. Thank you for the gifted sub, dude. Thank you for the gifted sub. Peepo Dave. I like Peepo. Yo. I like this. This is a great emote. Wait a second. Can we get rid of one of these? Can we get rid of one of these to put Peepo Dave? Now these are all the set ones. Is Omega... Can I get rid of Omega Lol? Extercept. Let me know which one I can enable on somewhere else, or which one's the default. Get rid of Peepo Feet? No, I can't get rid of these 5. These are the 5 you voted on. Yo, Charp, thank you for the 15, dude. Ditch Keg W? Pause Champ kind of sucks. Okay, Kek W, Sag, and Omega Lol are all good to go. Okay. Extercept's my resident expert. We can add Dave, and we can get rid of Sag, and we can get rid of... Oh, God. We can get rid of Pause Champ. They're all enabled on Frankerface, apparently. They're all enabled on Frankerface. We're fine. It's essential to any stream. It's all defaulted on Frankerface. We're good. Sheesh. I be calm. Thank you for the gifted sub. So now we have... Thank you so much, Ben. Now we have 2 available spots that we can cycle through. Actually, no. Yeah. Now we have 2 available spots. And we have Peepo Dave. Have they started? Is Aftermath playing Fox Beta as well? In this tournament? I guess they are. Huh. Guys, but just refresh. We're good. My internet cut out there for a second. I be calm with another gifted sub. Thank you so much, dude.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so
Thank
sad.
you.
I get a charity tax break just for hanging out with you.
Thank you. And USSA. Thank you for the 2 months, man. Welcome back. It was literally 5 seconds. Yeah. I don't like, sometimes my internet just cuts right out. ISP here. Rogers. Am I right? Okay, so we have 2 available emote slots that you don't have to take anything out to put in. Vibe is the next on the chopping block, but we have 2 available spots if you want to redeem. But we're going into the game, so redeem after the game is done. Did you see Exorcept's corrections? We need pause champ back? Yeah. I was thinking about getting rid of pause champ. I was thinking about getting rid of it. No one uses it anymore. I like it, but no one uses it. Llama Jam? Yep. Llama, 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 ding dong. Yep. Here we go. Game number 3. GL against SalzZ. They had a re, so that's why it took so long in between games. And we have TND AM clearing. It looks like an interesting map. We got some deep fish in here. Almost like an Alpine Lakes kind of setup with these little ponds with deep fish in them. I wonder if it's worth it to go for a dock. I would assume it is. If it's worth it to do it on BF, it's probably worth it, even more worth it to do it here. As we have Slam playing as the Celts and Daut playing as the Malays. So he's definitely planning on going for some docks here. And he actually has a really nice fish setup here. He's got 3 fish in this one. He's got 3 deep fish in this one too, whereas Slam only has 2 in his. So Daut with some map hacks potentially. On the other side, we've got Vinchester playing as the Malay and Classicpro playing as the Celts as well. So they've figured out the civs for this. Celts and Malay, pretty good when you're talking about fish boomy civs. Celts getting the extra wood, and Malay fish traps lasting longer, the docks having huge line of sight, and the fish traps being cheaper as well is fantastic for them. Last Knack Enyo, thank you for the 2 months. I just completely butchered your name. Thank you very much. Can BF Slam overcome Tourney Slam? Well, we'll see. I mean, Slam has never really been a liability in team game tournaments. It's usually his 1v1 performances. He's won some pretty good team game tournaments with Tyrant and with Seeker and with GL. If he has a team to play with, he's not that bad at all. It's just the 1v1 performances for him. Obviously, there's the famous, match way back in the day that I'm sure a lot of you weren't around for. Where Slam had Imperial Age galleons with only fletching for a very long time. But he was still winning. You have to remember that. On that matchup, on that 4v4 Islands game they played against the Chinese guys back in the day, Slam was winning his side. He was winning with galleons with only fletching. Okay? I just have to say that. He was straight up winning. So it's not like he was playing terribly. He just forgot a tech. Rip boar. Oh, he killed the boar under the TC. I saw the body, but it didn't trigger with me. Thank you, chat, for pointing that out. Thank you for pointing that out. Looks like Daut shooting the boar with the TC. Dying. Slam. Or no, that was Slam. I guess Slam is blue. Yep. That was Slam shooting the boar with the TC and dying. It's fine, though. He's got some deer here. He's got some turkeys here, and he'll have the dock already up. And the dock is at the front here. And this axe, I like the dock at the front first. Look at this. It's like an outpost. It's like an outpost with town patrol. It's crazy. You'll know exactly what's coming in here. Now, whether you can do anything about it is a different question, but you'll have great vision. And you actually have a pawn back here you can go for as well. Each player starting with 2 pawns. Vinchester already getting the dock set up here with the Malay, and he's going for the walls forward as well. Unfortunately for him, his golds and his stones are really far forward here. And he's going to have to do some pretty ambitious walls to get these locked down. Although I think with this wood line, I think they could actually go for a team wall across the center. Yeah, Classicpro wall here. You've got gold and stone in the back. Wall here. And then they simply have the wall here and here. And half the map is under their control. And they can boom behind. Cool map. Yeah, it looks a little too boomy for me. But we'll see how it plays out in 2v2. Slam is going to scout all this. I think both teams are going to play pretty defensively here, honestly. Celts and Malay and everyone going for docks right away. I think it's just super defensive setup. I wonder if Burgundians would have been worth it here. You get the eco upgrades. You go up to Feudal Age fast and you get kill nets right away. It might have been worth it, honestly. But I don't know if they'd be better than... I don't think they'd be better than Malay. They might have been better than Celts. Alright. Malay players are on the way up first. And they're going to... They're up first before the Celts. And even with the... it's going to be even faster with the Malay age up bonus. As you see, both players going to reach really, really soon. I don't think we're going to see any forward aggression from them. But it'll be a nice looking economy for everyone involved. SalzZ picked Burgundians, that's why it's a re. Oh, did they? Did they? And Burgundians was banned? Was it globally banned? Burgundians are a global ban. Okay. So they thought they might be nice as well, but they forgot that the Civ was globally banned. GL not even walling? Yeah, I think GL realizes that SalzZ is going to play pretty defensively here. You can tell as well by the scores how much fish they're adding. Because you have decent scouting yourself, you know, and your scores are pretty similar. This is a pretty small map, so it's not like they're scouting the edges here. You can tell roughly how many fish they're adding and whether they're going for early pressure. Okay, now Slime comes out for the walls here. Extercept, are you not an admin on Frankenface, or does that not work? Because I added you on the channel, but I don't know if it works or not. Can you zoom out a bit more? I'm still able to tell the difference between the vills and the ships. Thank you. Is that passive aggressive? Do you not like the zoom? Do you want me to zoom in even more? Hey, look, guys. We've got a fishing ship right here. Doesn't make a difference at this stage of the game, honestly. Nothing's happening. We're just looking at fishing ship count and villager count at the moment. Both Celt players getting to Feudal Age. 27 vills for Daut. 10 fishing ships. We got 27 vills for Classicpro. 10 fishing ships. Pretty even there. The only difference here is that there's more villagers for Vinchester and more fishing ships than there is for Slam. So Slam having a little bit of a rough start in comparison to Vinchester. But Slam is going to be up to Castle Age pretty quickly here. And so is Classicpro. Oh, I guess Classicpro is playing as Celts. Okay, so Vinchester was the Malay player. So we should be comparing him to Daut. Okay. Such riveting gameplay. Yep. Yep. All right, Slam completing the walls. Way more efficient walling for the SalzZ guys than for Team GL. Team GL has a bunch of open spaces around here. SalzZ, short wall here, singular house, short wall here, and then short wall over here as well. So the map generation was a little bit better for them. Slam had to do a lot more work. But then again, Slam has 2 gold secure and 2 stones secure, and then Classicpro had to wall out some of his resources, and so did Vinchester. He had to use it as part of his wall here. So it might benefit them at the end of the day. Who knows? My question is, do the Celts players here go for early Castle Age pressure, or is everyone booming up? My inclination with the Malay would be to go for some sort of faster Imperial play. But I don't know what the Celts would do. Big action here. Big action here. It looks like Slam against the scout from Vinchester, and Classicpro will wipe that up. Daut losing his scout early, and then Slam was full on 2v1 there. Tried to make it work, but now Classicpro with the only player with a scout alive. And all four of them are completely walled up. We see Daut going for a second TC here. Classicpro going to be in the Castle Age soon. Slam is now in Castle Age. Both Daut and Slam going for gill nets right away. And fishing ships with gill nets gather pretty quickly, and they don't have to move to drop off if you set up the traps right next to the dock. So this is a good source of food income. Took me a while to realize you're saying SalzZ and not terribly mispronouncing Celts. Okay. Yeah, that would be bad. SalzZ? SalzZ? All right, 3 extra TCs for Classicpro. 2 extra TCs only for Slam. Classicpro is going to go for fish and the 4 TC boom. And I thought we were done with the Black Forest tournament. This map, Boomfest Supreme, yep. What else are you going to do, though? Honestly. I feel like if you go for aggression here, you're just going to get super punished. If you go forward with aggression and they get a clutch wall off, there's nowhere for you to go. All right. Villager counts, 32 for Slam, 32 for Classicpro. Both have a lot of vills queued. 11 fishing ships for both. Meanwhile, Daut and Vinchester. Daut at 45 vills. Vinchester at only 34. And Vinchester is going for that fast Imperial play that I was talking about. Vinchester does have 21 fishing ships in comparison to the 13 fish from Daut, however. And Vinchester now getting all the eco upgrades. And he's got, oh, look at this fish setup. Oh, baby, my man knows how to stack some traps. Oh my God, that's so satisfying. Look at the way, oh geez. Look at that. And then we're going to look at this. All right, we're going to look at this. And now we're going to Daut's Pond, all right? Just remember, we're going over to Daut's Pond now, okay? It's just what the fuck is that? I mean, these aren't that bad, but these ones are an extra tile away. It's just like, what? All right, so Daut banking up resources. Vinchester still hasn't clicked. Vinchester and Daut click at exactly the same time, and Vinch had 1,500 food in the bank when he clicked. He was lacking that second building. Oh God. So Daut with like 15 more vills than Vinchester. More than that now, but Vinchester with a few more fishing ships. And I think Vinchester had the better eco upgrades as well. So Daut is a little bit ahead, but I think Vinchester is going to have the initiative in this push. Daut is now signaling the middle here, and he's sending villagers out. Does he have enough stone for a castle? He does not. Going for an outpost over here. And Vinchester will likely go for Arbalest and Bombard Cannon to push. Now, Classicpro is sitting at 62 vills. Slam is sitting at 54. 15 fishing ships for Slam and only 11 for Classicpro. So fairly even there. The difference is the earlier town center from Classicpro. He went 4 TCs right away. Slam was on 3 for quite a while. Okay. Daut and Vinchester both reaching the Imperial Age. Ignore the colors on Capture Age. That's bugged. Just had a little mind trip there. It's actually reversed. As Daut tries to get in here with the help of Slam. But Vinchester will have Bracer on the way. We'll have Arbalest on the way. We'll have Chemistry on the way. But only 4 crossbows for him. 7 crossbows on the field here for Daut. Also, ballistics on the way for Daut. No ballistics yet for Vinchester. That one badly placed trap from Vinchester is triggering you. Yep. It's something else. It's fine. All you have to do is look back here at this beautiful stuff. Right, Arbalest is in from Vinchester. Remember, Daut got ballistics. Vinchester did not. But Vinchester winning these initial micro battles. And now Daut going for a castle in the center here. Lots of room to play over here for Classicpro, though. It's going to be very difficult for Slam. Pushing through this little area in the middle. It's going to be a really rough place to path and reorganize your military and push from because of all these wood lines and the choke points here. For Classicpro, it's going to be quite easy on the other side with that wide open territory. However, Daut winning the early battles here. Vinchester just really struggling with Arbalest production. And Slam helping out with the Mangonels behind will mean that Vinchester is on the back foot in the initial engagements. Bomber Cannon is on the field now, though, as he gets the first armor upgrade. Ballistics is now in for Vinchester, and he's going to start building up again. Woad Raiders from Classicpro. I actually like this. If you get Woad Raider and Onager, you build up like 20 Woads, and then you cut in here. You can kill like a lot of the eco from Slam, provided your ally can hold. That's the only issue. Will Daut get Arbalest? He's waiting, I think. Like, Arbalest doesn't give you any extra range. It gives you 1 extra attack and 5 extra HP. There's the Arbalest right there. Woad and Saboteur, you mean Petard? He's got double layer wall, though. That's the problem. Ooh, you don't even need it with this palisade wall back here. Alright, Monk's going down there for Daut. More crossbows going down. Vinchester attacking the castle with his bombard cannons. It's tough to push through these choke points. It's also really easy to hold for both sides. So I think it's going to be pretty much a stalemate over here, especially with the castle setups from both. I think the focus is going to shift over to this side. Woad Raiders, the base form, pretty strong now with 10 attack, and they're going to shred through this gate. And Slam is going into Woad Raider too. I like this. Woad v. Woad. How long since we've seen this? It's been a while for sure. Elite upgrade is still huge, though. Elite upgrade gets you 30 base attack and also gets you up to 80 HP on the Woad Raiders. So, Elite is pretty important as Daut manages to win yet another fight. This feels like it's going to be a long game, maybe. Maybe. I think Vinchester needs to think about pushing this way. Look, they're choosing to push to the middle here. And this is like wide open over here. It's actually kind of funny. Really tough to take fights in this area, though. Okay, Woad v. Woad happening over here. Elite Woad Raider coming in for both players. We can see the upgrades coming in on this unit now, as we have Elite now, and that's 80 HP and 13 attack for the Elite Woad Raider. So it's quite a strong unit, and they're quite quick as well. And Slam gets the armor upgrades. And Classicpro just a little bit behind in the Woad upgrades. Little bit behind. And Slam is heavily out-popping him. And Slam is going to come in and take this fight before the armor comes in for Classicpro. Slam's armor now just clicking in right now. He's going to take out some of the siege. He's going to take out the Woad numbers. Classicpro will still be able to hold here. He's going for another castle. Love to see strongholds over here, actually. I think that would actually be pretty good, as Vinchester is struggling against Daut on this side. Daut now mixing in some skirmishers, going for siege engineers. And he's got a lot of trebs plus the bombard cannons. Vinchester will lose this castle. GL kind of winning on both sides. Slam getting access to this stone. He's getting access to this gold now. Classicpro is at 134 villagers with 11 fishing ships. Slam is at 19 with 15. As Slam gets Iron Casting, Classicpro will have Blast Furnace though, and Classicpro will have the advantage in upgrades here pretty soon. And now he has the advantage in numbers, so good production from him. Slam going for a little bit of a ballsy castle here, especially considering the fact that the Trebs are already there from Classicpro. Good mangonel shot there, getting some Woad Raiders weak initially. Slam starting work on this castle as the Trebs unpack. This is a mistake. Mistake from Classicpro to pack those back up, though, and he gets one sniped. And the mangonel actually did work here. Classicpro trying to push through this choke point. Tanking a lot of shots from the mangonel, getting some early damage before they engage against the Woads from Slam. And now Slam is on the front foot once again. That mangonel did hella work. It did. And look at what else is doing hella work over here. These trebuchets all going down, though. 3 of those. I think Vinchester sniped them with his bombard cannons. We managed to see that. And Daut is trying to push here. But like I said before, it's just such a tough choke point to push through. And Daut is getting absolutely destroyed in the bombard cannon battle. I don't know how Vinchester didn't lose these two. But Daut lost 2 of his own at the top here. And Vinchester now with 4 bombard cannons. And it's Daut's turn to fall back a little bit. And Slam and Classicpro once again just kind of canceling each other out with the Woads. Do you go... What do you make over here? Do you make Siege Onager with Celts? Maybe. The Woads can run around and snipe them. It's going to be... Siege Onager feels really good in a battle back here, but in a battle right here, it feels less good. I think you send them over to the other side. I think that's the play. Look at this. These Woads can walk right through here and clear up all of Daut's army. Oh, God. Vinchester pushing in. Daut trying to snipe down the bombard cannons. And these Woads are going to show up from behind. And Daut's going to have some complaints for Slam. Daut is going to have some complaints. Your guy is here, Slam. Full on 2v1. All my siege is dead. And now it's Slam's turn to come over with some Woads. And now it's Vinchester's turn to maybe, wall up a little bit. These gates are very nice as he's going to try and protect his bombard cannons. And these are good gate walls from Vinchester. More castles being added now from Classicpro. Full Woad v Woad. Once again, fighting through this choke point, though. I think Onager is the next logical step. It's tough. It's tough, though. It's a big investment. And, like, if you're thinking about just raiding with the Woad Raiders, Slam's units can catch up to yours. They are just as fast. Daut and Vinchester stalled out over here. Mirror matchup over here. Slam, though, losing Woad numbers now. Classicpro with a good spam. And remember, he's had 136 vills behind this. He's now getting coinage. Oh, God. Yeah, like, what did the trade lines look like? Get Onager, if nothing else, just to cut yourself a trade line at the back here, right? At some point, that's going to be the meta here. Cut yourself a trade line. Because the trade is going to look absolutely disgusting on this map. Wonder if there were any relics. So we see Vinchester falling back once again. But tough to push. Yeah, 1 relic for Classicpro and 3 relics for Daut. 3 relics for Daut. It's pretty good. Woad Raiders making their way in here, killing some villagers. The army now from Classicpro is being blocked by a gate from Daut. And Slam is going to take this fight. And Slam has the superior numbers. And this will snowball out of control pretty quick. And Slam will end up with a lot more Woads left alive, even though he only had 4 for the initial battle. This is what happens in infantry wars, right? You get a couple units in front, and you started off with a 4-unit advantage, and you end up with a 20-unit advantage. Really, really good there from Slam. And good here from Daut to continue to push in. Vinchester really needs help from his ally. struggling to produce. Wode's still trying to push in this way. Classicpro trying to support his Wodes with more Trebs behind. Slam with comparable Wode Raider numbers, but the production is crazy from Classicpro as well. And Classicpro now sending more Wodes over to this side. And Classicpro even going for castles over here. He knows he needs to save his ally. Karambits now being produced from Vinchester. As Slam is over here with Road Raiders of his own, he's going to clear up all the bombard cannons. That's great teamwork there from GL. He's taking a risk, though. This is the risk when you send Wodes to the other side. You might start losing siege at your own base. Bombard cannon's still alive from Daut. He's got 6 of them. Wood Raiders into Slam's economy now. Loses a Treb right there. So Slam with a good snipe on that side. How many Trebs should be built per game? I don't know. I don't know. Statistically, more than 2. Slam down to 10 Wodes. Slam has no gold. That's right. You're right. Slam has no gold, and Vinchester has now teched into Elite Karambit. Daut already has Elite Karambit, by the way. And if you wonder how Karambit does against Woad Raider, not well. And look at this! Slam is dying! Classicpro with more gold than Slam. Slam is frantically selling wood for gold to get more Woad Raider numbers onto the field. He's losing his entire eco. Classicpro and Vinchester may have weathered the storm here. Slam running out of gold. He really needed this gold access. Classicpro keeping control over that, though. And even though the push is on from Daut here, and he's cutting Vinchester off from these resources, Slam is in trouble. Vinchester's in huge trouble, though. Who's better to have alive, I guess, is the question right now. Is it better to have your Celts player alive or your Malaya player? I would say probably Celts at this stage. I mean, Classicpro has 58 Wodes. Classicpro is now sending res to Vinchester. Dealt with a lot of military here. Jeez, you see how fast that snowballs as soon as Slam runs out of gold. Just completely dies, and his eco is going to be completely wiped up on this side. Couldn't take this gold up here. He couldn't take it. Now Daut forced to come over here with Karambits. He's going to try and snipe the Trebuchet. The Karambits will die to the Woad. Oh god, this fight. They are going to die so fast. Bye-bye. I think they killed 2 Woads, though. I think they killed 2. They might have gotten 3. Who knows? Daut's still pushing it on this side. Vinchester's still trying to defend. Still has a lot of food. Still has a decent amount of wood, so can keep going for skirms. He's got Karambits trying to target the bomber cannons. If he takes this out, that's huge. That's 1. Slam running with all his vills. Slam has 26 vills now. That happened so quickly. We had a super stalemate the entire match. Slam runs out of gold and just completely gets killed. Vinchester with a TC over here, so he can run away. Slam going for more TCs on this side. Vinchester's going to find him over here, though. And Slam will lose the final castle. So no more Woad Raider production, even if he had eco for Slam. Meanwhile, Vinchester is sniping some bombard cannons, and he gets 2 of them. That's huge. Absolutely massive for Vinchester. Classicpro, let's look at his gold situation. He still has 20 on gold. Is this 2v1able for Daut if Classicpro runs out of gold? We'll see a very similar situation as with Slam. Slam now going for a TC here. Right as Classicpro arrives, these villagers... I mean, they got chased away from their homeland by Woad Raiders, and they've caught up once again. And the army from Daut will be whittled down a little bit here by the Woads. Celts get hand cannons? No, they do not. Wode's in Daut's eco too. Oh god. Classicpro has done such a good job here. Such a good job. Look at the villager count now for the team. 80 villagers ahead for Team SalzZ. And now we're getting Siege Ram coming from Classicpro. Let's look at the villager count for Vinchester, though. Only 45. He still has 22 fishing ships. But only 45 villagers for him, so it's not like he's in a fantastic position either. Villagers now coming out here. That's lots more gold Classicpro can take. He's going to be fine for Woad Raider production. He continues to come in this way. Daut, lots of gold as well. He can keep spamming karambits. But the KD isn't going to look fantastic. It's not going to look good for him. Let's just say that much. Maybe they'll trade cost effectively, but it's not going to look good on paper after the game is over. And now the Woads have found Slam's eco back here. Slam going to really struggle to reboom. He's gone for TCs over here. Woad Raiders still raiding over here. And Woad Raiders still doing damage on this side too. Yikes. I don't even think Slam can save this TC. Maybe with a few more villagers garrisoned. Still, the Woads are going to be working on that. The Woads are going to be working on this. Damn. Yeah, this is good, but you could be casting the Landlubbers tourney that starts this week. Oh, wow. Yeah, let's go. Landlubbers, hey. Wood Raiders OP, they look pretty good. They look pretty good right now. And Slam is not liking the way they look at all. He was liking it when he had superior numbers. But as soon as he ran out of gold, he ran into problems. 61 Elite Woad Raiders on the field now for Classicpro as he continues to push over here. Siege Ram is going to be very effective. Daut without any bombard cannons. Daut has 68 karambits. Maybe he can deal with the Siege Rams that way. But these karambits only count for half a population space, and there's a reason for that. They're not a very good unit by themselves. Still, you have a lot of them. 76. With 32 Arbalists behind, Siege Rams are going to be working on this castle. Don't think he can take it out. Yeah, he's not going to be able to. The karambits will defend for now. But there's more Woad Raiders on the way as Vinchester has made a gate there. I thought that was a gate from Slam, but it's actually one from Vinchester. Slam goes for the walls back here. And Classicpro will be securing this entire side of the map. Daut is going to be stuck in this little quarter of the map in the corner, with very little space to expand. He has to kill Vinchester first, but he's been trying to kill Vinchester for the last 10 minutes, and Vinch has been holding on. More Woad Raiders over here now. Lots of karambits on the field from Daut. Look at this. 79 karambits right now from Daut. Slam going for the stone walls over here, but Woad Raiders get a bonus against buildings. They have decent attack. They're trying to get through the walls. Slam is desperately trying to wall behind, but the Woad Raiders have made their way in, and Slam's going to be like, sorry, Daut. I'm sorry, man. And Daut's going to be saying, you had one job, bro. You had one job. Still, Daut's on the warpath. If Vinchester loses this castle, it's tragic for him. That is really tough to come back from. Trade is being added. Where are they trading from? Oh, God. How much gold? 29. I mean, it's better than nothing, I suppose. It's better than nothing. Karambit's still working over here. We got Woad Raiders into the eco from Daut over here. He's still at 80 villagers with 96 karambits. But like, you need a big mass. Look at these Woads are just shredding these things. You need a big mass of karambits to counter even a mediocre mass of Woad Raiders. Slam trying to go for another TC at the back here. That's not working out. He's up to 57 villagers. Vinchester is at 99. Vinch has a good boom on this side. So even if they kill his main base here, he's bought enough time, I think. It's going to suck to lose the fishing traps for sure. But he's bought himself quite a bit of time, and he's boomed up at the back here. So they should be fine. If GL managed to come back in this game, it's amazing. And it would be quite a hold from Daut. I think the Karambit army is about to get absolutely just decimated. Holy. Was that even an army? All I see are bodies. All I see are Karambit bodies. Oh my god. Just destroyed. Treb's going down. Karambit's going down. Slam up to 60 vills. He's going into Woad Raider production once again. Remember, they are fully upgraded Woads for Slam. But this is another problem. Vinchester trying to block in the Arbalest. Good teamwork back here from SalzZ. Daut getting stuck in the edge here with his Arbalest, and the Woad Raiders are going to be clearing that up too. I want to see the KD at the end of this game. I'm going to wait till the end of the game and see the KD for Classicpro. It's going to be filthy, man. It is going to be filthy. Why Daut not going Arbs? I think if you're going Arbalest, you get countered by the Siege Rams. You get countered by the Skirmishers. And Arbalest production is way slower than Karambit's. And you have population space issues, right? Or he did before he lost a lot of his units, but he had like 20 Arbalists, 10 Skirmishers, and 90 Karambits, plus 70 villagers with 11 fishing ships. So, like, you can't do that really with any other composition, right? You run into population space stuff. Malay has free champ, right? No. No. Malay has two-handed swordsman with the unique tech that makes them only cost food. Alright, Siege Ram over here now. Slam has managed to rewall, but the Siege Ram will punch through here. Classicpro will have another into the base. And Slam and Daut, somehow, Slam and Daut have managed to secure themselves half the map once again. They are still in this. I don't know how. But it's been a good performance here from Daut. And Slam is back up to 77 vills. Classicpro and Vinchester have to just keep harassing the eco over here. Just keep coming over here. Vinchester, get your economy up and rolling. Get some villagers building stuff over here and start some pressure again this way. Don't make trade out of that market, please. I think he just hit select all markets and he forgot about this. This trade card is going to really try to get through. Help, they're harassing our trade routes. That's like that Saladin scenario. It's like, bro, what did you expect? You're running through 2 enemy bases. What did you expect? Don't hit me up with that bonus objective, right? Siege Ram's coming in here. Daut will continue with Karambit production. Remember, Daut has 3 relics, and that's basically his entire gold income. Slam is going to spot this gold, though. So maybe there's opportunity here, and Slam is going to go for a market already. They need to shut this down, though, because there will be more Woad Raiders coming in here. Daut is now sending all his Karambits over to this side to deal with this. They need to rewall this, for sure. Meanwhile, Vinchester losing his vills at the back here. Those could have been very useful. But he's going to lose those. Slam working on this gate. Don't tell me we're going to go into like a stalemate game here. SalzZ already has the trade. But their trade, like I said before, is only getting 29 gold. So it's not good. They need, dude, get Onager and cut yourself to the edge of the map for a better trade route. Just do it. Honestly, just do it at this point. Karambit versus Woad, and that's a lot of Karambits. The Wodes will win the individual battles, but the Karambits win with numbers. Classicpro only at 17 Wodes now. Vinchester only at 9 skirmish. Look at the army numbers! 26 military for SalzZ, 108 for GL. Do not tell me GL is coming back in this game. That is insane if they are. And Slam now adding some more markets back here. Holy. Honestly, I think a decent strategy here for Vinchester is to build up Navy in this pawn. No joke. I think if you get galleons in this pawn, it's going to be so difficult for GL to kill that. And it'd be so annoying. Moobson, thank you for the prime, dude. Welcome. And Fenry, thank you for the 6 months as well. 50 trade for SalzZ. Remember, the trade is only get 29 gold. The trade is only getting 29 gold. So 50 trade, that's fine, I guess. But look at this. The eco and military is almost even between these two teams. And now Daut is pushing over here. Slam has Wodes going on this way. Vinchester is struggling to defend over here. The only thing I'd love to see is for Daut to start adding trade, because GL has no trade yet. Long swordsman coming in from Vinchester. Ooh, he's going to switch. He's going to make the switch. He's going to make the switch, chat. Does he have a castle to get the unique tech? He doesn't. He's going to need to buy himself a castle, though. This is going to be a very involved switch. Is there any stone on this side of the map he can take? I don't think so. University walls over here from Vinchester. Slam and Daut are, they're going to win this game. They might win this game. They can't really do much against Daut over here. Slam now has more Wodes coming over here. He's got 33 Wodes now. Be an absolutely insane hold here from Daut. If they do end up winning this. Good reboom there from Slam. Wodes are still over here from SalzZ. And I want to see how long the gold hangs on here. Remember, Slam has this gold over here, and that's why he's got some in the bank. All the players now selling for extra gold. We've got an improved trade route here from Vinchester over to that side. I think Classicpro needs to switch his carts over there because Vinchester's getting 44 gold now. But Slam is raiding over here. Oh my god, no way. There is absolutely no way that GL wins this after what happened. But I think they are. I think SalzZ just is really struggling to get anything going at the moment. Still, this army up here has been cleared up by Classicpro. Vinchester now with some Arbalists, so he's going to bring those over here and try and clear this up. Classicpro still has Woad Raiders coming this way. Not too many trade carts being killed. Trade being added from GL. Let's check their trade route here. We can see the amount of gold that they're getting. 61. Much better. 61, and it's safe. I think SalzZ loses. I think they lose. I cannot believe it. It's a great hold from Daut. Great strategy to go into Karambits there, but I think a lot of mistakes were made by the SalzZ team. I think they just assumed that they had won the game there. I think Vinchester could have done a lot more with the remaining villagers back here. He's now using one to make some archers. And I think Classicpro could have done a lot more with the pushes into Daut space. We're just kind of streaming them in one group at a time, and it just wasn't enough. Also, the trade line was just kind of junk for them, right? Pointage now coming in for Vinchester. I mean, the gold for Classicpro just isn't there. He can't produce the Woad Raiders. Slam is already producing tons of Woad Raiders. Slam is back up to 47 Woads that cannot stop this army. And there's no momentum at the top side either. Vinchester and Classicpro are going to lose this game after completely killing Slam. Daut has made his way all the way around the map here, clearing up Vinchester's base. Going into Classicpro's economy, and Classicpro, that was at 135 bills at one point, is now down to 59. And his trade is really struggling to drop off their gold. And Daut just completely clearing everything. And they call the GG. I cannot believe that. What an insane performance there from GL. 755 Woad Raiders made by Classicpro that game. 755. That's a lot. More Woad Raiders than Karambits were made for Daut. That's kind of crazy. Slam with a great reboom. I think Daut was definitely the MVP there. But like, it just feels like, I feel like SalzZ is going to be kicking themselves. I feel like they had a lot of opportunities to just finish that off, and they never did. Like, if Classicpro builds up... So he only ever came in here with, like, 10 Woad Raiders at a time. Imagine if he builds up, like, 40 Woad Raiders and then comes in here. I don't think Daut has an army to stop that. I really don't. Even if he sends 80 Karambits over here, he can't stop that. With a couple Siege Rams backing it up. Let's see the KD. Yeah, we'll get there. Whew. Crazy, crazy game. KD for Classicpro, actually not as good as I thought it would be. I guess losing all the units at the end kind of hurt him. Largest army, though, for Daut. You can see the Karambit effect right there. 143. Yeah, look at the KD for Daut. You know he's saying, like, still positive. 989 to 988. Great. That's just fantastic. Economy, best for Classicpro. Trade profit. Considering he had 40 or so trade cards, like, it's not even, you're not even, it's just not, barely even making your money back, honestly, from making the cards. If you factor in the wood costs as well. Be what? If he had 40 trade cards, it's going to be 2,000 gold, and you made 38.96 for trade profit. Oof. Anyway, good performance there from GL. What's their home map? Relics and late gold find won the game. Yeah. Having this gold right here was super important for Slam. Super, super important. If he didn't have that, he wouldn't have the Woad Raider production. Maybe they could have held on, killed some of Daut's army. The relics also for Daut coming to play big time. But I still think, like, Vinchester had 100 villagers, and he had all these back here, and he just let these die. I feel like if you're a nuisance back here with these vills, Daut can't focus on pushing into Classicpro's base, or if he does, you can start killing all the Slam stuff over here. They have to look over here first. That gives you time to solidify a little bit. I think losing these, he had so much time to save these. It was quite sloppy. But I think he was focused in other places, to be fair. It was kind of a crazy game, so how can you blame players? Crazy for everyone involved. Whew. Needed SO switch, not Siege Ram? Yeah, maybe. Siege Ram's a lot cheaper than SO, though. Like, I didn't see at any point, I didn't see Classicpro floating gold. He was spending it on woads. Siege Onager, first you have to get the Onager tech, then you get Siege Onager. It's a big investment. But I think Onager would have been smart, even just to cut yourself a better trade route. Are you going to put that game on YouTube? I'll probably put the whole series on YouTube, yeah. What was that? That was clearing, right? No. We won. They won with that. Be right back. All right. We're getting into the next game soon. Oh, it looks like they restart it. You redeemed an emote slot before the game? All right, link it. Link it, link it, link it. The fuck is this? It just looks like defective. That's all I can say. It just looks defective. I'd like to take this rat back Reason for that, sir? We don't usually have a rat return policy. Well, it's just defective. It doesn't work. What's your return policy for rats? Exactly. Okay. Looks like they're in the game now, and it's going to be Tenochtitlan, the map name, based on the famous Aztec city. And we'll see how this map looks. I don't remember seeing this map before. So we'll take a gander here as we load into the game. Classicpro and Vinchester are going to be kind of hitting themselves after the performance last game. And oh my god, I guess this is something else here, as we have a trade workshop in the middle with a bunch of ships patrolling it. Now, I saw Daut before the stream looking whether you could convert these ships, and you can't. Now, this is interesting for sure, because we have a monastery that's not owned by the players. These are Gaia monasteries with a trade workshop in the middle. We've got shrines over here that are owned by the player. I don't know. Anyway, we have this map, and it's a double TC start. TC on the outside, TC on the middle, and these players are going to have to make do. Double TC starts are pretty crazy. We also have the water, so you can go out here. We also have these farming things with mills over here. This is very strange. I don't know how to explain this to you. It's very strange. It does look like the reports of the ancient Aztec city, though. It does look like it. I know they built it in a swamp. I believe they settled that area because there was a bird that picked up a snake, and then the snake bit the bird or something, and it was a sign from the gods, so they settled in a swamp. And I know there was a lot of canals and stuff in the city, and bridges onto the city, and ferries going back and forth, apparently. I think you're making that up. No, if I remember correctly, that's what happened. There was something with an eagle and a snake. All right? An eagle and a snake walked into a bar, and we made a city. Not making that up is correct. See, I'm correct, chat. I'm correct. It was on a cactus. Okay. It was on a cactus, apparently. Story of my life. All right. All right, so we have a transport ship here. Classicpro opting not to use the bridge. Maybe the boar is guarding the bridge. Who knows? He's going to get in the transport ship and just simply go across a little bit faster that way. He's going to send villagers to the other side here. Villager counts for all players fairly even. We've got Berbers and Bengalis. So Bengalis for Daut, which is going to be nice with a double TC start. You get to the feudal age, and you're going to get 4 extra villagers. So that's a good civ choice from Daut here. And on the other side, we have Classicpro playing as the Huns, which is also great here. Don't need to make houses, which means you can keep the TCs running a little bit longer. And we have Portuguese for Vinchester. Now, Berbers for Slam, also probably decent because you need to be running villagers back and forth here. Your ships are also faster, which will help out a little bit. And they founded Tenochtitlan in the middle of Texcoco Lake. Yep. But I think it was like a marsh. I think it was like a lake, but it was like a marshy area. It was like a marshy lake. It wasn't like a deep, deep lake. Is it still standing? I'm pretty sure Mexico City got built on top of it. Which is why Mexico City has big problems with like the aquifers underneath the city. I'm fairly certain they filled in like everything. No, it didn't. I don't know. Maybe we get some geographers in here. They ruined it? Pretty sure they built over top of some of it, yeah. Dave is so knowledgeable, kind of. Yep. Yep. So basically the thing is, Mexico City is sinking because they're drawing the water up from below. And then when you draw the water up, that means that there's less stuff supporting the ground. So everything starts sinking. So the more people that live there, the more water they need. And that means the less water supporting the ground that they're living on. So you see why it becomes sort of a problem. All right, so we got Slam over here on these nice little farms. And he's going to find this mill. And this is a Gaia mill. So as soon as you drop off, you will be able to take over that building. And Slam's going to be all over these farms. And that looks very peaceful over there. Meanwhile, we've got the mill over here from Vinchester. Less optimally placed along the side here. We got Vinchester on the way up to the next stage. Daut is on the way up first, and that makes sense because he's Bengalis. So he wants to get to feudal age, get those 4 extra villagers as soon as possible. And Slam is on the way as well with the Berbers. The only player not clicked up to the feudal age yet is Classicpro with 40 villagers right now. Classicpro also behind on fishing ship production, but that's because he was Huns. We had a little bit less wood starting out. He will start to catch up, though, because he has double the docks. They need to look for another eagle eating a snake, I guess. I guess they do. I guess they do. All right, so early feudal age pressure, unless it's on water, usually isn't advisable against double TC start. Simply because even if you kill 2 or 3 villagers, it's not going to make that much of a difference. Like, look at the villager count right now. He's already at 40, right? Usually you want to go up to castle age as soon as possible. Going for some extra ships, though, might be a play. Especially if you know your opponent is on this water area on the farms. Maybe you can cut them off. Start hitting the villagers in the middle there, potentially. I don't know what this trade workshop does in the middle, by the way. I don't know if it's like a wonder countdown or if it gives you extra resources. I have no idea. Dude, this... like, the way those cheetahs attack, or the jaguars attack, is so weird. All right, over on this side, we've got water pressure over here from Daut, and he's going to start clearing up the fish from Classicpro. Classicpro still has fish over on this side, though. Classicpro now going for a blacksmith, and he's going to lose his eagle, and it looks like he lost a villager to the jaguar as well. No pressure over here. Slam is on the way up to the castle age. Let's look at Daut's villager count. 53 right now. 53 villagers for Daut. Helped out in part by the Bengalis getting 2 villagers per TC, per age up. So he's going to get 4 more when he reaches castle age. But he is kind of delaying himself a little bit here. I'd love to see him use that market that he just placed down. Once the blacksmith goes up, buy himself some food and just click up to the next stage. Because all the other players are up already. Does Daut have 2 of the farm islands? Yeah, he's got this one over here that he's taking from right now. The mill is unfortunately placed on this one for sure. Slam has the best mill placement in the middle here. But he does have the opportunity to come over here as well. He needs to make a dock, though, because he's cut off by this bridge. So someone would need to make a dock over here. Neither Slam nor Daut with transport ships on that side. I guess they can go through the middle, but I think the fire ships are going to attack. So, this map is way too involved, man. This map is way too involved. Lion Frog, thank you for the 12 months, dude. Thank you so much. And thank you, everyone, for the follows. Appreciate it. All right, Forward Castle from Vinchester. Vinchester realizing that Slam maybe won't have that much on the middle here. And Slam blocking this foundation. He's waiting for the knights to come out. Vinchester does get this castle foundation down. Slam will have knights coming, though. So Vinchester needs to wall in his villagers and very quickly wall. Oh, there's only 2 knights, but the castle's only at 48%. Vinchester with just 1 eagle here. Slam will have more knights incoming. Vinchester trying to wall in his vills. Slam still attacking villagers. Vinchester needs a wall here. Oh, He's still got 2. He's still got 2. Does Slam have anything coming out? Slam has nothing coming out to deal with these villas in the middle. The castle will go up, but Vinchester losing a lot still. He's at 42 villagers. He has some fishing ships, so he should be fine. And the castle will be up on Slam's face. Meanwhile, on the other side, we've got knights over here from Classicpro harassing Daut. Daut is now in Castle Age. Daut got an extra 4 villagers from the Bengali TCs, and he's at 66 villagers right now. And Slam is coming over to help him. Daut actually going for a monastery here. And Daut going for a castle of his own. So maybe Rathas. We saw how well he enjoyed the Rathas in the Rise of the Elephants against Terra. Maybe he's going to be doing that again. I wonder how they match up against the Huns. I think Tarkin should probably absolutely destroy Rathas, right? Tarkins would just rip them so hard, probably. Or Paladins, for that matter. Castle is up. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, he's Viper's coming back to play AoE 2 after the AoE 4 tournament, guys. He wanted to focus on that. I think a big reason for him is less the prize pool and more the performance he had at N4C, where he came last and he looked like it looked like he was just not prepared to play against those players. And from my experience talking to him there and what I witnessed there, I think he really didn't enjoy that. So he wants to be the best in everything that he does, and that's why he's focusing on AoE 4 at the moment. All right, Wrath is already out on the field here for Daut. Castle here for Vinchester is doing damage against Slam's TC. Slam goes for another TC here. And there's another castle here from Vinchester. Tarkin started low attack. I'm talking about Elite Tarkin. I'm not talking about Castle Age Tarkin. Elite Tarkin is 11 base attack and more Pierce Armor than a Paladin. All right, Imperial Age on the way from Vinchester. So he's going to have access to Trev soon. Maybe he can go for some Feitoria along the edges as well. Going for a castle in the middle. I wonder what this trade workshop does if you clear up these fire ships. I don't know. Good question. 70 villagers for Slam. 86 villagers for Daut. 51 only for Vinchester. But remember, he's on the way to Imperial Age and he is Portuguese. And 76 villagers for Classicpro now. As Daut tries to clear with these knights. Remember, Rathas, the range version, same base attack as a crossbow. So it's basically a mounted crossbow. And it's a knight in the melee version. So think of these like 4 crossbows with more HP, chasing after all these knights from Classicpro. Classicpro misclicking against that lumber camp. He's still going to kill some vills here from Daut. Daut now going for a forward castle on Classicpro's TC, and Slam is here to support, so Daut getting a little bit of revenge for his teammate. Is Feitoria really worth it in team games? I mean, in a 2v2 setup like this, it's much better than trade initially. You're gonna like really have to, in order to set up trade, you have to make sure it's secure. In a map like BF, trade is better. Once you get everything settled down, in a 2v2, trade is better. But initially, a Feitoria is probably much better than trade. Simply because it's more secure. And you don't have to get your ally to set something up. And you don't have to make sure your trade line is edge to edge. Daut going for another castle. Another castle now on the TC from Vinchester. Remember, Vinch is imp. Vinch has organ guns. Vinch is going for trebuchet. And Slam actually made another TC back here. Slam is just slowly abandoning this area on the middle. There is gold on the outside, so he doesn't even really need to hang around in the middle area here. As all of the fire galleys now get cleared up, can he capture this? That's my question. Sorry, fire ships, not fire galleys. I guess you can't. He would have captured it already. I guess you can't. Daut's going to lose that forward castle. Slam's still trying to do damage against Classicpro's base. This map is so confusing. There's so much going on. And Classicpro will need to run with all of his villagers here until his knights can come back and defend. Ratha's looking for opportunities against Vinchester. The castle will go down. The TC will stay up from Vinch. The Rathas will be able to clear up some villagers, though. And Daut and Slam, look at the eco lead for them. 215 economy versus 160 from SalzZ. Military, slightly in GL's favor as well. But remember, Vinchester is Imperial Age. And Daut is losing another one of his production buildings here. Slam now going for a castle back here. He's got plenty of gold and plenty of stone. So he can boom back on this side, even if he gets kicked off the middle here. And Vinchester now has the Wonder. Does this Wonder give him anything? He's got a Feitoria back there, so it's kind of hard to tell. This is like a custom scenario. It really is, dude. It really is. It looks nice. Like, the map is, it's interesting. But it's kind of weird to play this in a tournament format. Oh, baby. That's a lot of Rathas over here. Daut switches them to the melee version to attack the TC. Like I said, basically a knight in the melee version. Same HP, same attack. But, pretty spongy. Less armor. And you can really see that with the TC killing these Rathas underneath. On this side, Daut is losing both of his castles. So the Ratha production is really going to stall out here pretty soon. He's only got 18 of them left. Vinchester with 17 organ guns. Daut clearing up villagers. Classicpro is down to 65 villagers. Daut is at 109. And he's going to get, at this rate, he's going to get 8 more villagers when he reaches Imperial Age as well. Check Vinch's gold. Trade Workshop doing work. Yeah, he also has a Feitoria. He's got 2 Feitorias. But yeah, that gold is going up pretty quickly. I think the Trade Workshop is giving him... I think that's more than just a Feitoria is giving you. Wow. Anyone have any questions about the Ratha versus organ gun matchup? Anyone have any questions? That's a lot of bullets. All right, Classicpro still kind of getting hit over here. Slam with knights over on this side, and Slam going for houses in Daut's base. You love to see it. Houses over here as well, as Daut retreats to the outside. So it's going to be Daut and Slam on the outside with the eco lead. Vinchester and Classicpro having full control of the middle, though. With the army lead at the moment. And it seems like there's nothing they can do against the organ guns currently. Some demos here would be nice. For sure. Slam and Daut also still raiding over at Classicpro's base. Classicpro has kept this TC alive, and he's killing Rathas with it. You only have 1 base Pierce Armor, so they're very spongy. Alright, Treb's working on clearing everything up. Slam now retreating with the remainder of his villagers on the middle. Pikes coming in for Daut, and I believe that's attack speed for Rathas and Elephants. As Vinchester is now going to Navy. That's very smart. If you can secure this middle area and then go to Navy, you can hold it. And you're getting the extra income from this. Get Feitoria set up on the middle here. Get Arquebus. And you can hold them on the outside, and eventually they're going to run out of resources and map space. The problem for you is going to be your ally, though. Like, if you're holding them out of the middle and they wipe up Classicpro, he has no Feitorias to fall back on. Daut should go galleys to deal with the organ guns. What's the naval tech tree for Bengalis looking like? He should go Bengalis. Is Vinch open to raids on the outside? No, he's walled off here. You didn't like that one, eh? I see. All right, War Galley coming in from Slam, so he realizes what he needs to do, and this is probably why. Farming Eco getting completely obliterated over here from Vinchester. Remember, Vinchester has the opportunity to go into caravels as well. Berbers, really good naval tech tree, though, and their ships move faster, which will help. Organ guns coming out here. Oh, Slam Boy! Oh, yes! Yes, get off the bridge. Leave the bridge, please. Vinchester, leave the bridge. Slam, I appreciate it. I'm loving the energy here, buddy. I'm loving it. Okay? That was a good boom. Bengali's fast fires, elite cannon galleon shipwright, no heavy demo. Okay, so really good water texture then. Just no heavy demo. Heavy demo would be super valuable on this map though. You can go into the middle here. You can hit stuff on the bridges. You can do a lot of things. And it looks like Daut and Slam have realized they can't really push across the bridges with Vinchester on the middle. They're going to try and push across land, and Classicpro is just now going up to him. So Vinchester is going to help him out a little bit over here. I guess a problem with going Navy is that there's the bridges blocking the way, but you can simply go across the middle if you hold it, like Vinchester does. So maybe he can send some galleons over here. Looks like he's already got docks. Start getting galleons on this side. What's the night number like for Classicpro? 16. Daut with only 14 Rathas. Getting Onager, fast fire ship, Parthian tactics now. Parthian tactics make Rathas really strong. I think at the end of the day, once they get their elite version, they're like 2+6 Pierce armor. They're really, really good. That's the MTC from Classicpro. If Slam attacked with all the Cavalier, there might have been a chance to deny that. But he doesn't know. He doesn't know. I mean, it got down to 1100 and he was only attacking with half his Cavalier. Classicpro will reach Imperial Age. He's denied off a lot of farms. He's losing a lot of villagers here. Classicpro coming over with Knights. Vinchester coming over with elite organ guns. Vinchester also denying a castle over here from Slam. Looks like he's attacking the castle in the middle with some cannon galleons. Slam, no water presence on this side. Slam is going with petards, though. And if Slam wants to get his navy over to this side, he's going to have to bring it through the middle here. And Slam is through now with the Cavalier. Classicpro still struggling over here. Cavalier still 18 seconds away. Daut is going for Elite Ratha and Siege Elephant. And we can see the Elite Ratha. Once they're massed, they can be very strong. 1+6 Pierce armor, 2+4 melee armor, 135 HP, and 6+4 attack on the range version. You just need a lot of them, and they can be strong. A lot of these organ guns were weak, too. Yo, or Fafo, thank you for the 4 months, dude. And Bogus, thank you for the 3. Appreciate it. Organ guns still doing decent against the Ratha, but the Ratha trading a lot better now that they're elite. Looks like Slam is raiding the economy from Vinchester like crazy. That was a crazy petard kill on the gate. Yeah, siege elephants are very strong, Monkey Lumps. Lots of Cavalier here. Paladin incoming from Classicpro. You need to save this number of Cavalier. Save it up. Save it up for sure. Slam also doing work over here. Vinchester and Classicpro fully focused on this right side. Slam now coming across with some Cavalier. Daut has fast fire ships here to cut off the reinforcements. Organ guns killing the Rathas. Treb behind trying to snipe the castle from Daut. Paladin incoming, but how many Paladin is he actually going to have? He's losing a lot of units. Paladin upgrade is in. Can Vinchester and Classicpro clear up this army from Daut? Can they handle the raids from Slam? Vinchester getting a lot of resources per second here from his Feitoria and from the middle. Looks like the Ratha are soaking enough damage for now. Castle went down, though, from Daut. The Treb also dies, but the castle went down, which means less production from him. He's got 28 Ratha right now. Adding in some trade as well. So GL is already getting the trade set up on the back here. Vinchester doesn't really need trade with the Feitorias back here and the middle monument. But Classicpro is going to need it. As you see, Classicpro already falling down in Paladin number, but he has a decent amount queued. And he's managing to hold on at the moment. Vinchester going for another castle here. Slam now continuing the push. Slam's done a good job distracting them while they're trying to deal with Daut on the other side. Getting in with the petards was big. Getting past the Navy and starting to kill all this stuff on the middle from Vinchester. Now Vinchester's going to need Classicpro's help here to fight against this. He does not have enough organ guns to push that back. Maybe you need to bring your Navy over, but even so, it's hard to range this army from Slam. I think Daut and Slam are going to be able to take this. No villagers to repair here from Vinchester. And Classicpro is fully preoccupied on this side. But he's sending the Paladin over. He is sending the Paladin over. This is where you need demos. This is where you need demos. Slam with 42 heavy camels. And now it's Daut's turn to push. Now that Classicpro is distracted on the other side, it's Daut's turn to push with the Ratha. Would love to see the Tarkin Ratha matchup. I think in equal numbers Tarkins would win, but Ratha probably a little bit easier to produce. Also easier to micro. Vinchester calling the GG, and SalzZ is going to go down 3-1 here. A very crazy map. Like, let's just zoom out and appreciate what this map looks like. What the hell? Vinchester taking control of the middle area here. Classicpro getting doubled in Castle Age there by Slam and Daut. Great teamwork by Slam and Daut. And Vinchester's army was just not mobile enough to help out. He sent the organ guns over there, but he couldn't deal with the raids from Slam and help his teammate out at the same time. Wrath is easier to produce when Tarkins can be built at stables. Wrath has caused food and gold, or wood and gold, my friend. Always easier to produce a wood and gold unit than a food and gold unit. You have to invest wood to get your food. This map is actually very nice. It's interesting for sure. Rathas would smack since they just go melee mode. Even in melee mode, though. I feel like the Ratha melee mode is really bad. Not criticizing NA pronunciation of Ratha is funny to me as an Indian. Alright, so how should I say it then? I'm not going to believe you because people have given me false pronunciation details before. But let me know phonetically how to say it, and I'll try my best. No A at the end, so it's just Wrath? Rutha? Root? Rut. Okay. See, this is why I can't trust anybody. Do you see? Do you see why I can't trust anybody? You said it? I don't know what I said. I said 3 different things. Shut up, chat.
Your mom groped me 2 Halloweens ago. Shut the fuck up or I'll take it to Twitter.
We shut up, Kappa.
What's next? The next game, my friend. It's play all 5. So we're just waiting for the 5th game. It's going to be on Yushway, the name of the map. Yushway. Argentina. Is he having a stroke? Help! Wait, Eurovision is on right now? I should do a Eurovision review stream where we go through all the songs. I remember the first time I saw Eurovision, I think it was at a party in Finland. I went to this party and they had it on the TV and everyone was watching it. And I had no idea, as someone from North America, I had no idea what Eurovision was. And I was watching it, and I thought it was a joke. I thought, like when you rent a bad movie to watch it just because it's so bad, I thought it was a joke. And everyone was taking it seriously. And I thought, I was literally looking, I was so confused. I was so stun-locked. I'm like, how? What is happening? And everyone was taking it seriously. It was so mind-boggling to me. But it's funny. I enjoy it. I think most people enjoy it because they realize you shouldn't take it seriously. Like anyone, it's a good check on someone's mental state if they take Eurovision seriously. But it's good, it's good trash to enjoy, you know? It's like a bad reality TV show. Sometimes you just need an escape. Sometimes you just need an escape, and Eurovision might be that escape. Eurovision gave us Viper's sub song? Yeah, I mean, there was that Ukrainian song from, was it Ukrainian or Bulgarian? I can't remember. One of those was an absolute banger from last year's Eurovision. I remember that. One of those was a sick banger. I think it might have been the Bulgarian song. I can't remember. All right, here we go. Game number 5. We've got Yushway. Absolutely purposely butchering that pronunciation, by the way. And we're going to have SalzZ against GLB with Slam and Daut. Now, we have Lithuanians and Vikings for SalzZ, and we have Vikings and Dravidians this time around for GLB. It looks like you can dock this stuff in the middle. There's a lot of ice going on here. I don't think marlin are really fond of icy waters. I think they're more of a tropical fish, which is why they're trying to leap their way back to the Gulf of Mexico or wherever they're from. We've got solitary penguins over here on the ice floes, and they're trying to also find their way back to the Arctic. This is all iced over, so I guess you can walk on this, but you can also dock on this. You can walk and dock, essentially. As we see Slam on there, and also Classicpro on here with a dock. And we've got a dock over here from Vinchester, and he's going to send villagers forward to take all this fish. Best map ever? Okay. Thank you, Chemical. Walk and dock. Yes, write it down. Write it down. You can walk your dock. Yep. Yep, you can walk your dock, all right. Water control equals win here. We'll see. We'll see. I think they're going to contest a little bit, but I think one player from each team is going to try and go for some night pressure, likely. You could always send a villager forward if you get a nice little forward base here. It could be good, but there's a lot of fish, so I think whoever controls the fishing area is fine. However, you can control the water without having safe fish. Remember that, especially when there's areas to walk over. Even if you control with Navy, all it takes is a couple knights to come along, or scouts or whatever, to snipe your fishing ships. SalzZ have no relics. I guess there's one relic here, and then 2 relics up at the top here. And SalzZ don't have any on their island. I guess so. I doubt relics are going to be a factor here, though. This seems like a map that can snowball pretty easily. Okay, Feudal Age already incoming from Classicpro. Now, with Lithuanians, you can get a crazy uptime like that because of the extra food that you start with. And Classicpro is going to have ships onto the water faster than anyone else. Daut, with the Dravidians, not quite matching the uptime as Classicpro, but he will get 200 extra wood when he reaches Feudal Age. So maybe that'll, you know, give him some extra ships to help fight back against the earlier uptime. This is extremely annoying from Classicpro. Already attacking the fishing ships from Daut. This is the reason they have villagers out here. We see a scout battle going on over here. And we see Daut already going for a barracks. So Daut is going to be going into some land pressure. Maybe even archers on this. It's Dark Age. No one has relics. Thank you, Chemical. Such a valuable chatter. All right, Penguin going down, and he... What? Also, dead penguin looks like awful lot like a dead turkey. The dead penguin looks an awful lot like a dead turkey. I'm just gonna say. I did not know you could harvest from penguins. Apparently you can. Is it like a boar? Probably. Alright, so Classicpro is in the feudal age. Classicpro will be going for fire galleys right away. He's still going to be harassing Slam's stuff over here. Slam is now in the feudal age, and Slam forced to go into galleys because he's Vikings. So he can only make galleys or demo ships right here. And Daut has actually gone for militia to start to pressure this side. He's going for men-at-arms. Remember, Dravidian's men-at-arms upgrade costs 50% less than normal, and Daut is going to be doing some damage, although this militia is stuck on the ice over there. Maybe his feet are frozen in. We don't know yet, as Daut now brings it over, and he's going to be able to take out one villager, potentially a second one here from Vinchester as well. This is a good rush from Daut. What's the water situation going to look like, though, as penguins attack? It's a pathetic attack from the penguins there. We've got fire galleys and now into galleys here from Classicpro. Daut still only with one dock, and Vinchester going to galleys of his own as Daut tries to send villagers over here, and he might actually save these. And Daut will now have a presence on Vinchester's island. So water control is going to be for SalzZ here, but Daut is going to have some land pressure here, and Vinchester is going to need to respond to this as Daut goes for an archery range forward. Slam still building up galleys. I like the fact he's chosen to keep them inside the docks. Classicpro doesn't know what's in these docks, so he has to keep producing military to try and stall this out, and Slam hasn't lost any ships yet. Would love to see some demo rafts, I think, after this. Galleys behind, demo rafts in front could be good. Vinchester's going to have to stall out naval production. He's going for extra fishing ships, which might help out, but he's going to have to stall out if he wants to counter the push from Daut, who's now going for a tower forward on his base. Daut not making any more fire galleys, and Slam has kind of been left alone here, although he pops out a galley. Pops out two more, so maybe thinking about sniping some fish later on. Hiding these for now. And he does have a... He has 6 galleys still alive at the moment. Damn, Daut coming over with archers, but Vinchester with a successful counter tower has stalled this out from Daut, and there's no opportunity for him to finish that. So he's going to have to loop around this side, and Vinchester has done a good job in defense. And remember, he's added in fish behind this. So his eco is going to be much, much better than Daut's, even though he lost 2 villagers early to the men-at-arms pressure. Slam coming back with the galleys. He's let Classicpro know that he's back here as well, as Slam goes for more docks on this side. Slam is going to come in here, though. Slam might punish Vinchester for adding all these fish. That's one fishing ship down. Probably a second one upcoming. No, he's just going to run right past. Interesting. Okay. Distracting for the time being is Slam. Builds up once again over here. Daut goes for another archer range. Daut ends up in the wood line from Classicpro. Classicpro went for a tower on his gold. So no stone for another defensive tower over here on the wood line. And he's going to have to run away. And Daut's already gotten a villager. And Daut will harass the wood line from Classicpro. Classicpro can simply run to the back of his base, though. So Daut is going to need to really apply some serious pressure to make up for the water that they've lost. Right now, it doesn't really look like he has the opportunity to do so. And he's not on stone for another tower, so he can't even put something down on this gold over here. Good quick walls there from Vinchester. Tower will start to wipe up the archers, which he's done. No villagers near the TC, so Classicpro can't kill the remaining archer, but Vinchester, realizing it's half HP and it's only one archer, comes out, gets a few hits on it, and Classicpro should be able to defend. Slam's still over here with some galleys, by the way. So he's looking to come snipe these fishing ships in the middle. And he's still building up his navy a little bit over here. Just feels fairly underwhelming. Villager dead for Classicpro, not able to complete that mill. Daut now getting fletching, and Daut still with pressure. Let's look at the resources right here. Slam thinking about clicking up. Classicpro flirting with the idea of going up. He needs a market. Daut buying stone now for another tower, and that's a good tower location. Classicpro can't come out with the villagers to batter this down because the archers are there for Daut. It denies the gold, and it can't be hit by the initial tower from Classicpro. So, really great stuff there from Daut. And I'd love to see Classicpro even buy an extra 100 stone once he sees this. It's coming out now. That's a mistake, though, because there's archers here from Daut. I think you buy stone and make a tower right here. He just runs away. He's got gold at the back here he can go to. It is Vinchester's, but there's also gold back here he can go. Yo, Twice Sword. Thank you for the 2 months, dude. Good wall off here by Daut on this tower as well. Or he could have gotten fletching and ranged Daut's tower. I just realized he could have gotten fletching and ranged it. Look, Daut can range his. All right, Daut coming in here. He noticed that the house wasn't complete, but he's going to lose a lot of archers in exchange for just one villager here. Vinchester now walling him off. The tower is still attacking the archers. Oh, Daut. Oh, Daut losing so many archers here, and Vinchester's going to be able to clear him up. Slam is on the way to the Castle Age. Vinchester on the way to the Castle Age, and it's full water control for SalzZ. Look at this navy over here. Slam, though, when he hits Castle Age, will have galleys still alive and has the opportunity to go into longboats as well. So maybe he clears this stuff up. On this side, we got Vinchester coming forward with an archer range of his own. And he's got archers on the woodline from Daut. Daut about to click up. Classicpro already on the way. And Daut with very little forward pressure. It's going to be the last person to Castle Age. Slam gets there. He immediately goes for War Galley. Immediately goes for Bodkin. And he's probably going to clear a lot of this. Although we have X's here from Classicpro. So I think he knows what's going on. He knows he didn't kill the entire Navy from Slam. And he's saying, listen, I'm going over that way. I'm going to try and finish that stuff off and explore a little bit. You keep pushing in the middle here, and we have ourselves a pause. Slam will be able to win this fight, though, because he's already got Bodkin and War Galleys coming in, and Classicpro hasn't even started on that yet. He's going for cavalry armor, so probably looking to make some knights to start harassing the economy from Slam and Daut. Yeah, Slam should be fine here. One-shotting these galleys. And he is going to take water control for the time being. Let's see how quickly Classicpro responds. He's already queuing up more galleys, and there's longboats on the way. And remember, there's still 9 galleys alive for Vinchester. So Slam is going to have trouble securing this. If he does, though, he will be able to range all these buildings forward. And Daut's buildings are safe for the time being. All right, Slam backing up a little bit. Vinchester now getting War Galley. He already got Bodkin. No player with ballistics yet. Vinchester should be okay in this fight with the longboats as well. Slam only with 3 docks back here too. He's going to have to retreat. And now it's Daut's turn to be in some trouble against land pressure. We got the crossbows clearing up some villagers back here. Slam coming with a mangonel here to defend as Daut goes for the second TC. And what is Daut adding forward? Nothing. Daut has no land pressure over here anymore. Trying to expand his eco a little bit. Remember, SalzZ had the fishing ships for a very long time, and they still have them gathering food. So the economy for them is going to look really nice, and that means that Classicpro can get into Knights and slam 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 villagers, maybe 6 villagers going down there on his economy. Trying to defend against Knights with only Mangonels. He's got a nice little area for this Mangonel, to be fair. It is an anti-Knight Mangonel. It's stuck in there. This one's not so lucky, though, as Slam goes for the second TC. And Slam continues to go for naval pressure. Castle forward from Vinchester with the Vikings. Vinchester with the fish. With Viking Eco, with this castle, can even think about going maybe faster Imperial Age and get some Trebs on the field. Start taking down these TCs from Daut. Daut is in no position to defend against that at the moment. Daut also not really making anything forward here. Just gathering wood. As he goes for a castle now. Slam really struggling. He's trying to fight on water. He's trying to fight on water against 2 people. He's got Knights raiding in his eco. He's pushing back +1 Knights with villagers as he completes the wall. And looks like they'll stabilize for the time being once these Knights are gone. However, Sal's in a much better economic position. Not only with villager counts, but with fishing ships as well. Alright, Knights finding themselves a little gap and a little way out on this side. And he might actually find the villager that was docking forward for Slam. And meantime, Slam has been doing okay on water. It's just really tough. When you're being raided by Knights and you're trying to keep up the water production and trying to take these fights, it's incredibly difficult. Daut now going for Arumi Swordsman. And these guys, these are not whips. These are metal swords. Alright, we watched a YouTube video about it. These are metal swords. And they do splash damage and they have a charge attack. Very, very strong. Vinchester going into Squire. Is Vinchester going to make Berserks? My man is going into Squires and the infantry armor. Metal swords, which are whips. Yep. Daut's still not doing anything with the forward pressure. There's an archer, just one archer in here. That's it, if you were wondering. And Berserks. It's Berserks for Vinchester. I think if there's a way to throw this game, it might be a Castle Age Berserk spam. Honestly. I think you can simply hold the water here and be fine. You can go up to Imperial Age and be fine. You can boot behind and be fine. I think Castle Age Berserk spam may be the way to throw. But he's going on to his 3rd TC. Viking Eco didn't really get hit like Slam got hit. He's got the advantage on Vill count, and he had the fishing ships the whole time, so he should be okay. Still microing against Slam on this side. Slam with a lot of galleys, or war galleys now. 16 longboats, though, for Vinchester, and only 17 war galleys for Slam. Both players now with ballistics. So Vinchester should be able to hold him there. Denied TC, maybe? Rumi Swordsman wiping up the villagers here from Vinchester. They are quite weak, though. And Vinchester able to take them out and get onto this TC. And there's the first castle of the game for Classicpro. It's going to be able to secure this forward position. More Berserks incoming. 2nd armor and arson on the way from Vinchester. Okay. Okay, so he's adding Eco and he's adding Berserks at the same time. Arumi's swordsmen feel like they'd match up quite nicely against Berserks. We can look at the base stats here, only 55 HP, but they have that charge attack. And they do area of effect damage, right? So it was like in equal numbers, they would do pretty well against just the Castle Age version. All right, villagers coming forward for Classicpro. Has to make sure that Slam's navy isn't here, but Vinchester is kind of guarding him here with the longboats, and this castle will be very nice. We'll secure this gold and then kind of this gold a little bit and give them an opportunity to push forward. Also, a place to make trebs if you go up to the next stage, and it looks like Classicpro flirting with the idea of going up to the next stage. Lots of gold in the bank, decent amount of food, and 41 villagers slash fishing ships on food currently. Berserks over here. Berserks are doing damage. And as soon as the Arumis lose their charge attack, the Berserks should feel pretty good. But against that initial attack, probably feel kind of underwhelming. Knights looping around from Classicpro. Second castle over here from Daut in defense. Daut is on 4 TC. So he's trying to boom back into the game. He's got 81 villagers of his own. Only 59 vills for Slam. He's still 2 TC naval spam. Whereas his counterpart Vinchester is on 4 TCs right now and still holding him on water. Imperial Age on the way from Classicpro. So he'll have trebs out first, be able to take down the castle from Daut, be able to push Slam's eco as well. And still being annoying with the knights at the back here. How long until Vinchester clicks up? It's going to be a while. He doesn't have the food. It has a decent amount of gold bank, but just focused on water defense at the moment. Exploring over here. Looks like there was a signal from Vinchester saying, let's look over in this direction. Classicpro now going up for the relics. And as we pointed out before, there's a relic here, and then 2 relics that they've already secured up at the north. And these will help the Lithuanians, and specifically the latest, get that extra plus attack once the relics are in. Classicpro sneaking all the way around. Stealth mode. Across the ice. To get that relic. And now it's Daut's turn to go up to Imperial Age. Okay, so Daut goes up before Vinchester does. But Classicpro will be 2 minutes in front of him. Is it enough time to save that castle? Vinchester, you need to cancel this, my friend. I'm sorry. That's not happening. Forward castle from Vinch. Denied easily by Daut. And Daut's going to be able to take this out. So Vinchester needs to be careful with where he places the next foundation. Slam is even up to Imperial Age before Vinchester. He's going to click up soon, though. As Classicpro goes for another castle, starts on the Treb production. I think Daut and Slam are realizing right now that they're in deep trouble as the latest come in for more raids against Slam's eco. Slam is 64 villager right now. 78 for Vinchester. It's the other Viking player. And the latest are just ripping vills at the moment. Does not have any relics in yet. He's only got forging. But villagers dying under the TC. Not enough room for all of them to hide. Slam now down to 58 vills. Krebs are starting to work away at this castle soon. And all the pressure is coming from SalzZ onto GL. There's been no counter raids from GL in a very, very long time. Ever since the archers from Daut initially. Maybe Slam can take back control of the water. Potentially. If Vinchester is focused on the land battle. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough. Especially with these 2 castles forward from Classicpro. Especially with Elite Latest now from him. 16 base attack, by the way. He's only got foraging, so that means he's got 1 relic under his control. I think he's considering going for these relics at the top as well. Castle goes down from Daut at the front. What did your Vidians do against Latest? Feels like you need to be going into, like, archers, right? I guess your techs are half price, so you can go into Halb, I suppose. It'd only be 300 gold instead of 600. And Daut resigns. Slam resigns. They call it GG. SalzZ takes the last game. GL takes the series 3-2. It was play all 5. SalzZ with pretty competitive performance, though. And remember that one game where Daut and Slam came back, it looked like SalzZ was going to take that. And if they had won that, they had a serious chance to beat GL. This is a very strong team here, both of these guys. Really great performance from them. I think better strategy overall to go for the water and to go for Lithuanians here than Dravidians. The men-at-arms killing 2 villagers, but it didn't matter because your opponents had all the fish. Didn't matter at all. KD in favor of Vinchester. And the economy is going to be in favor of Classicpro here. Slam trying to hold water, not working when he's getting raided on land as well. Vinchester able to distract Daut on land, defend against Daut on land, and do water at the same time. So really, really good setup there for SalzZ. And just better strategy, I think, on this map. All right. Finisher off here. 3-2 is the final score. Thank you for all the follows, by the way. Appreciate it. Thank you for being here. It's been very enjoyable. Been a great set of games. Didn't expect to cast this today. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for tuning in.